Welcome back to Opus Magnum. Together? No. Why don't we work together to realise our magnum opus? I keep getting the intro wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. As we last left off, we're doing the stain remover. Working on whatever the heck we're doing here. It's been a day, or been quite a few days actually, so I couldn't quite exactly remember what was going on, but as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I remember this level now. So this is where we're at right now, and I forgot we made a little simulation of what we got going on over here. So, what do we want to do? I think from here we want to rotate it like this, and somehow shift it downwards. So we're going to pivot it. And then, we got it grabbed by here. Can we even grab it from anywhere else from here? That's a good question. I don't think we can. So maybe we shouldn't pivot it. If we could pivot it and move it down like this. Sorry, move it down like this. That'd be optimal, but we can't. Because we're here, aren't we? So we're here. How else can we do it? Or we pivot it twice. Okay, that's like super collision, so that's not going to happen. We're here. We could grab it by this. Move it this way. Then pivot it. So then it'll be like this. And then move back. I think that might work. So why don't we drop it? We are here, so we'll move upwards to grab it by... It's going to be hard to think about. To grab it by here. Then we're going to move forward again, so we're like this. And then we're going to pivot it. So it's like this. And then we're going to move forwards again, so it's like this. Now it should be across this way. Why is that good? Wait, why do we want it like this? That's a good question. Why do we want it like this? We don't. We want it like this, don't we? But we've currently got it like this. Okay. No, this is okay. This is okay. You know why this is okay? Because we can move it like this. We can drop it, go backwards, pick it up, and then go down again, and it'll be like this. And if we pivot it, it should be like this. The question is, how are we going to get salt over there? Where are we? Oh gosh. Okay, let's just see how this works. I think we do some unnecessary rotations in here. And I'm actually... Now looking at it, it's going to collide, isn't it? Absolutely. We are in trouble. I don't know if there's a way to not make it collide. Okay, well that's just wrong, whatever happened there. Hold on. Wait a second. We can't, if we do this, we can't have this one filled in. Because the water, if you think about it, the water one, there's elemental waters here. So the only way we can fill that in is if that air one isn't there. But the only way we can fill that other air one is... Oh no. No, we can. We just have to fill them up. We have to do it this way around, don't we? Okay, so this is all wrong. At what point does it stop not being wrong? Probably back here somewhere, I can't remember. Oh, that's going to be so hard to get it into that position. Is there like undo buttons? I hope there is. Doesn't really matter, we'll just see where we get to. So here. Here's where it starts being wrong again. I forgot about that. We had to fix them. So we had to move it such like it's like this. That's a weird angle to move, to be honest. So if we move it down like this, just how are we going to do this? We can grab it and rotate it up here. That won't collide with anything, I don't think. Maybe let's see, here to here, but rotated one. So it's going to be, get out of here. So it's going to be like this. Is that helpful? It's in fact very unhelpful, because it's still very far away. The annoying thing is there's nothing here to grab onto. Okay. We just got to figure out a way to get it from here to here. And then we're good. Without bonding anything. So we can't do anything from grabbing this, so the only thing we can grab is this. And then from here we can move this way, which bonds, so we had to move it this way. So then, maybe from here is where we pivot. Wait, what? Pivot it? Yep, pivot it like this. Wait, isn't this what we just did before? Still. The fact that we talked out and justified it now is good progress, I think. Not really, it's kind of backwards progress. So we had it like this. No, not this. Here. We pivot once. That's fine. We pivot again. Still fine. And now we can grab it by this water molecule. And pivot. Once like this. No, we can't pivot because that will ruin it. We can grab it. We can just grab it. Move up. Pivot. Yeah, okay. Move up. Pivot. Drop. Okay. I forget how exactly. Where are we? We're here. Right? So we're gonna move up one. No, we're not. We're gonna rotate the arm. Once. Let's grab that. Move up one. Rotate. Rotate back. No, wait. Rotate. We're here. We grabbed this. We moved it here. We rotated this way. We're going to move up the conveyor belt. Let's go here to saltize it. We're going to hop backwards, rotate back, rotate back. So we're here, and then hop backwards. And theoretically, this should put the other salt in a very, very long roundabout process. And then I think putting the other one in should be considerably easier. I just want to be careful that we don't accidentally make any incorrect bonds here. I wanted to move not that way, but this way. Luckily it only messed up there. So now we just need to pivot this and rotate this entire thing again. Drop it. I think we want to grab it by that again. So we can pivot it. If we grabbed it by this, we could shimmy it up like this. So how many times is that? 1, 2. Okay. So instead of doing that, we're just gonna pivot it twice. Move up. So then it's like this. Drop. Move back. Pick up. Move up. Drop. So it's like this now, which shouldn't bind anything new. Yeah. Yep. Then we do it again. We move back, pick up. That's not pick up, move up, drop, and I'll put it there. The binding thing is here. Maybe we don't drop yet, maybe we pivot it on that. So when it's like this, the binding thing here. No, we want it here. How did we get it here before? What did we possibly... Like, what can we even reach from this? Do we grab this water? Ah, maybe. Oh crap, I can't remember where we are. Okay, wait, let's think about it. We did this. We pivoted it twice like this. Right? And we shifted it up once, shifted it up again. So we're here. So don't drop that yet. We need to grab that water piece somehow. But we can't do that because that's gonna bind it. Wait, we can grab it from here. Isn't that what we wanted? I need to see this again. I'm getting so confused. I can't remember which ones we've done and which ones we haven't. We've bound the air salts, but not the water salts, right? Yeah, we bound the air salts, not the water salts. Is the water salt... Is that water element we're grabbing the one we need to bind to? What? Oh, these are meant to be positive movements, not negative. But it's not. It's a question. Is the answer. So we're here now. Are we here now? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, we're here. And we moved it up twice. I think. I'm sorry, I can't remember. I wish I was to fast forward. Or maybe I should wish that I didn't want to solve these in the most ridiculous ways possible. It's just kind of difficult to imagine how to position everything. So how did we do it from here? One, two, three. What? You know, I'm just going to delete it from here. Because, so I'm getting super mind flooded. So it's pivot, pivot, it's like this. And we're here. We just need to figure out how to grab this water one. Is that really the best way to do it? Why don't we just grab this water one? Pivot around it 3 times. Oh, because that's almost certainly going to hit that. No, it's not, because there's no molecule there, right? Right? We have this here. There's nothing on this one. If we grab it there, we go 1, 2. Oh no, because it binds. That's why. I forgot. Move itself down. Move itself back, maybe? There's got to be an easy way to do this. How do we do it before? How do we go from here to that? Clearly I shouldn't have recorded an episode of this today. My brain is not working. I feel like there should just be an easier way to get this across. Maybe if I move it down like this. Does that help? When I can grab it like this. I can't rotate it too much this way, otherwise it's going to collide. Yeah, you're right. I think what we need to do is get it in this position. And then we're good. Right? Or this is the starting one. So if we grab it from here and pivot twice, that's fine. It's not going to bind. And then we move down. Oh, that's how we should probably do it. So this is put the salt in. So we don't do that, we release it. I feel like that's a move I did before. So we're here, we put the salt in. It's taking so long. I'm sorry. Grab it, pivot twice. So now we've got it horizontally here. We are never ever ever getting back together. Hit song, Taylor Swift. Move here. Drop it. Is this the right way around? That's anti-clockwise, that's clockwise. And then we move negative again to pick up. Move back positive, and it moves here. Drop. I don't know why I did it twice. Drop. Move back out negative, pick up. Pick up. Move negative again, and it moves this way. By here. Can we pivot it like this without... I don't know if this pivots or not. I don't know if colliding with the arm is a problem. I hope it doesn't. But if it does, then we's in trouble. I've got to pay attention to how I actually rearranged it the previous time. So what do we do from here? We grab it and pivot that in position. Wait. Wait, that... Hold on, I just accidentally solved it. That's exactly, like, one of the places we wanted it, right? I didn't think I'd spent the entire episode of this. Apparently my brain is not working very well today. Or is it just this puzzle? I don't know. Let's see how difficult the next puzzle is before I decide how much more I'm going to record today. If this isn't even minimum cost, I'm just going to be so upset. Yeah, okay. So it's like that, but it's here. We can release it, move down, grab it, move back up. So then it's like this. Oh my god, finally. Then release it. Then arm down, grab, move across, rotate, move across again. That's fine, right? Rotate back. Go backwards. rotate. Go that way. And then we've got the completed charm compound like this. Here, what's the easiest way to deliver it? Probably something like this. Right? We just move out again. And then we're done. Does this work? Actually, this does work. I do want to get rid of these. Keep it minimal for minimality's sake. This has been the hardest one so far. It's always these triangle and diamond shapes. They make it so difficult to think about. And because there's no fast forward, it takes so long to sit through all your instructions and make sure it's all correct. And because there's no rewind as well, if you do reach something which doesn't work, you have to be careful. Oh my god, it works. Only a casual about 150 cycles per compound, you know. Time-wise, you're going to be sitting here for a while, watching us go. Poor Anateus. Is that his name? I can't remember. I forgot, this is all stain remover. Why is stain remover so hard to make? Do you think this is based off a real compound? It's like bleach. I don't know what the chemical compound for bleach looks like. Where's my phone? Maybe I can look it up. Let's see if it looks anything like it. Chemical compound bleach, because I feel like if I made this game, I'd base a lot of the things off actual chemical compounds. So sodium hypochlorite, it's not really the same. Because for one, there's an anion, and that's not an anion and a cation. So what are they called? A salt, right? Hypochlorite, what's this? It's like a tetrahedral pattern or something like that. Actually, it's not quite tetrahedral because it's... Wait, what? Wait, this is very strange. I don't remember my chemistry, okay? It's been a while. I'm going to close this. And stop pretending I know what I'm talking about, because that took me 20 minutes. 20 odd minutes to solve just for about one compound. I'm sorry, but that must have been very boring to watch. It's very hard to visualize this. I think it's because my brain's not working. I was trying to think what I wanted to record earlier, and I was like, do I want to record Opus Magnum? Or do I want to record some Spiritfarer? I don't want to record Hollow Knight, because I've recorded Hollow Knight for like the past 2 days. So I was like, I'll record some Opus Magnum. It's been a while since I played it, but turns out my brain's not switched on. That worked surprisingly well. I imagine you could sell this solvent if you had a mind to go into business. Maybe we could. We've already had a good joke about becoming clothiers. How lovely, though. I'd go to you for all my couture. All we need is that mannequin, and we can open up a shop right here. Yes, what a great location. This sort of thing is an amusing speak of in jest, but sometimes I do wish I could live a simple life. Perhaps one day you can. Oh, I rather doubt it. Well, with a sword out of the way, what could go wrong? Finally, something a modern alchemist does. You really think Taris will notice the quality of your sword? You should see the one our alchemist made for my brother. It's practically limp. Is that an innuendo? Really? I'd have thought House Sawyer would do better. A surprising number of our treasures are holdovers from earlier days, when we only pretended to be an important house. Now that you truly are one, though, you deserve better. So we're going to make a sword. Oh my god. What? Okay, this is a lot of bonds. Okay, on the plus side, there's only a repeating pattern of 3. The hard part is, with every new 3, we've got to bind the previous one to all of them. What does this make again? This makes Quicksilver, right? Oh no, this makes it to a higher form. Okay, so making it into a higher form is not going to be difficult, but it does mean that at minimum we're going to need a triangle shape. Hold on. No. I want to do it like this. So at an absolute minimum, we're going to need this triangle shape. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to learn from my mistake and... No, actually that's fine. It's going to be tough. So I'm just trying to think about, if we have this thing, how are we going to do these 3 bonds? If we had the compound going off in this direction, and then here, then here. Okay, so it is actually doable, except for we need the thing on this side, maybe. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. Because if we had, imagine this big chain here, we could have it going off in this direction, like that, do 1 bond, then we could rotate it again. So it's not actually that difficult to do all the bonds. The hard part is, what's the hard part? There is no hard part. Oh, okay, actually this doesn't seem too bad. The hard part is making all these compounds. Is it though? Actually, I don't think it is. The hard part is my brain isn't working, so that always makes it a little bit more difficult. And we'll grab, drop. Do we need to drop it for it to form? We do need to drop it for it to form. I always forget. So then we got tin. Go up, grab it, rotate, or I guess we should put it up here. No, we can't put it up there, we had to put it here, otherwise we can't form it. 1, 2, so rotate twice, come back down to Earth. And where do we want to put it? Actually, we don't want to go that way, we want to go this way. Then we'll reset. And then we just basically need to make the higher form. Okay. So grab, rotate, minus, reset, grab, rotate, drop, move up, grab, rotate, reset, grab, rotate, minus, drop, reset, grab, rotate, drop. So we got one of those there. Move up, grab, move again, drop, move backwards, rotate, pick up, rotate back, minus, drop, up, grab, rotate, rotate, minus, so now it's bonded, minus, pivot, reset. Does this work? We should have a bond of this going over here, I think, if all has gone to plan. I dropped it. Why did I drop it? But yes, that does work. Okay, and then we reset, and then we do it again, where we grab, rotate, minus, reset, grab, rotate, drop, move up, grab, rotate, rotate, move backwards, and now we've got that one compound. Okay, now where do we want to put this? We want to put it here, right? Can we even reach that? We can't even reach that space. How are we going to put it here? Oh, sorry, here. Oh no, we can reach that space, duh. So we got it held by here. What we actually want to do is move back up. And pivot it twice. Then, we want to, well, drop it, come back down. Rotate this way, so now we're facing out this way. And we should not have come down that way, we should have come down this way to grab this invisible compound here, which we move out, pivot it, then rotate the arm into place there, and then we'll pivot, then pivot, pivot. Then pivot, pivot. Wait, what? We should rotate it into place, then we should pivot that way, then pivot that way twice. And that should do all the bonds. Then rotate down. Then reset. This might work. Just like that. The biggest concern I have is it might collide. Which is why I rotated it preemptively before. That's why I pivoted it first before I rotated it into position. What? Apparently I missed a move in here. I did miss a move. This was meant to be, What am I missing? Another negative move. That's why you're meant to debug as you go, but I didn't. Oh, we super ran overtime for this one. That's fine. We'll see this through to the end. Just to have an extra long episode, just to make up for the previous misgivings. Yeah, so grab. Hit pivot and rotate. What? Oh no, before we rotate, we're not meant to move up one. Why did we move up one? We dropped it. We moved here. Rotated. Grabbed. Oh, this is meant to be a minus move. That's why it didn't work. Yeah, I think that should work. Sorry, my brain's really hurting now. I think this works. The only reason this wouldn't work would be it collides, the chain collides with itself as you rotate it upwards. Which is a concern, you know. We shouldn't pretend that's not a concern, because it is. Okay, it's not that simple because we had to grab it by here and rotate it. Okay, so it is actually relatively simple. Grab it, rotate, we pivot, pivot, pivot. And then pivot back like that. So now we pretend it's straight across like that. Drop it. Move there. Grab it from here. Pivot it. And then do that. And then that should work. I think. Super long episode. It wouldn't have to be this long if my brain didn't take so long to warm up. For 20 minutes trying to figure out how to attach those salts. This is the big moment to find out if it collides or not. We know we can make the compound, which is, you know, good for consistency's sake. Oh, it works. It did it so quickly that my brain couldn't even process it not working. Alright, we need a super speed mode. I like how it says products not out of 6, so technically that's not how it works with this one. It looks very strange, sort of going like, ooh, back and forth. It's actually, this one actually wasn't as difficult as I thought, because of how it repeats. Putting in the compound, the bonds, was not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Because the whole premise is you remake these 3 things, and I was like, oh god, 3 bonds of this next one, that's going to be really difficult. But this little wiggle technique, so I'm going to dub it, works pretty well. And the fact that this rotation here doesn't actually collide them is very, very good. If it collided them, I don't know what I would do. I would just be like, it's impossible, can't be done. It looks very nice, it does, when it does that little wiggle. Oh, I see, because this is actually meant to be a sword shape, isn't it? So this is meant to be like an... I forget what it is. Tin lining... I can't remember what compound this is. Iron, maybe? Like reinforced steel. Is this how reinforced steel works? I don't think reinforced steel has tin in it, does it? Goes lead, tin... This must be iron. I can't imagine what else it would be. And one after must be silver, then gold. Right? This is by far and away the longest cycles I think we've ever had. 1,000. It's taken 2 minutes just to sit through the actual solution of it's being sped up. But think how cheap it is. Actually, it's not very cheap, because if you think about it, you probably have like electricity costs or whatever to run for this, and you have, you know, time periods you gotta do. You gotta wait out. So, really this is incredibly inefficient, if anything. Well, not inefficient, it's obviously inefficient, but like, the cost efficiency of this is terrible. If this was a business venture, I'd be like, get me something better than this. Are you serious? It's because we never put it directly on the thing. You know what? Just to round off this episode here, I'm going to pause and then we'll come back when this is actually finished. And as it does, these last couple of compounds, we don't know why it didn't work before, is because it wasn't properly aligned. This, where I put the solution thing, the compound, I can't believe I didn't realise that as it was going on. So yeah, that's why I couldn't realise it was actually finished. And there we go. Minimum cost. Absurd cycles. Oh my god, some people got up to 1.5k. Must be the area one, must be absolutely nightmarish. It's a shame I never got to do this for House Phantasm. I dare say I would have been very good at it. If everything had gone the way our man had wished, you'd be making a sort of Clara anyway. That's true, I hadn't thought about that. It's a strange thing to consider. We know each other under very different circumstances. I might for sure assume you were just another cosseted heir, and I would have thought you just another smug, self-important alchemist. Not that you're very far off on that account. Well, thanks, Concordia. I think we'll round off this episode here. What a weird one. Anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Opus Magnum. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscriptions, shares, all greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord. Follow me on Twitter. Oh gosh, I hope we see each other. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, maybe my brain will be a bit more warmed up. But for now, bye bye.